Bitcoin hoodie guy coming back with another KASPA. Hope you guys are doing great. And you can see the price there, 11.5 cents basically. The whole market's down a little bit, so there's not much to see there. You can see that the whole market, I guess it's maybe up 0.5%, a few moving, but you can see BNB, Solana, XRP, Ethereum is down. You can see the hash rate's looking good, 135 petahashes. Keeps slowly climbing up there. The cool new feature is when you go to check out the top addresses, now it's showing the movement of the wallet addresses. So here you can see the number 2 wallet, the MEXC, it's down 7 million in the last 24 hours. Another second MEXC is became a humpback. That one's fluctuated. It's got 44 million KASPA added, which pushed it in to the humpback territory. So that's a nice new feature. You can see some of these other ones haven't moved. That top one, I think, is just a KuCoin wallet. When you dive into the history there and see that it's got pretty much all of its KASPA from KuCoin wallet. So that's pretty cool. You can see that it's a good feature. If you want to help support them, you can go up to support us at the top of the screen. If you check out cast.fyi, and you can send them a little bit of KASPA if you want to, if you like it, the tool. So yeah, that's basically the new feature. Is it makes it easier to see what those top wallets are doing, which makes it nice. Then you don't have to click around. You can see like, okay, they're moving. This one's down almost 1 million. Most of them are staying the same. Right here, the Rust Fund hasn't moved. Dagnite Protocol, a lot of these ones haven't moved. The number 21 wallet has gained 185,000 KASPA. You can go down here, the Change Finance wallet up 265,000 KASPA. The Bybit wallet up 6 million. This one right here down 40 million. And you can see that it has 46 million. So it was up at 86 million. You can check that one out. You can check out where it received its KASPA. Maybe, okay, if it's unknown wallet. You can't do much there, but it's pretty cool that's there. You can click around. This one's down 39 million. So a couple big wallets that right here, this wallet number 39 did have 86 million KASPA. Now it's only got 46 million KASPA. This one had about 80 million KASPA. It's down to 41 million KASPA. So those tools are pretty cool to use. Maybe you don't even care. Maybe you're just holding. You're seeing the hash rate go up. You see that they're working on the Rust rewrite, the test net with 10 blocks per second, and you're just waiting on the sidelines. But it's kind of fun to check some of that stuff out every day. You can see that it's still number 2 right now in the mining revenue for the last 24 hours. The gap between it and Doge is growing a little bit. 1.3 million for Doge, 1.45 for KASPA. So that's nice to see. I really like using Crypto Rank. I don't know if you guys use it at all. It's cool for doing research too, because they have so much information on there. You can filter it out. Now, I have no affiliation with these guys. I'm just trying to figure out for myself if I'm going to try to research kind of a mid or micro cap project that hasn't pumped yet, that looks good. You can search by funding and see where people are funding. And that's one of the things too, when you go to funding here, funding rounds or funds, and you go to funds, you can see that a lot of stuff that they're investing is not, some of it never has a token, but you can, like A16Z or Coinbase Ventures or even Solana Ventures. And when you look at these, you can see some of these aren't even out yet. And so some of these might not even launch in the bull run. You can see right here that Medallion raised 13.7 million. It's a blockchain service. This is DeFi Rio Network. Seed phrase Wormhole, 225 million recently. Blockchain.com. Definitive DeFi, November 8th. It's raised $4 million. You can click on it and see all the different investors. And then the team shows a couple of the teams. So some of them it doesn't show the team, some it does. But that's a lot of information in the right area. Like KASPA, you can see it shows the team right here, and obviously there's no funding for KASPA, so it shows the team, LinkedIn, Play Medium, and stuff like that. So I think it's a pretty cool resource. It's free to use. I'm sure there's something you can sign up for. Maybe you're able to keep track of your, and they might even have something paid. I don't know. I've never logged into it, and just basically come here. It's got TradingView built in, which is nice. You can check the charts, but if you're looking, it's really good from you can see CAS was down 25% from all-time highs, up 8,600% from all-time lows. So it depends on what you're trying to look for. If you are trying to look for something new, or maybe you're not. It's kind of hard not to keep your eyes open for something in this run. A lot of stuff has already ran up. Let's see what they're saying on Twitter. KASPA testnet 11 update from Michael Sutton. RAM stability work has merged. The above image was taken now and reflects a DAG with nearly maximum transaction throughput equivalent of 2K. Next step, increased transaction per second pressure. ST demand is larger than DAG capacity and mempool gets filled. So right here you can see bonding node RAM implementing cache policy with tracks dynamics. So there's a lot getting built in the background there. The Kenya news. So on the KASPA's Twitter, it's not a whole lot new there. In general, you can see Nick right here says Binance, Mexi, KuCoin, Cas, Wells, and other cunts cheating, trying to get me to sell my bag. Can F off, send it to Hades. I'm ready. So right here, KASPA key. TMC bestie. In 1994, people did not know what the internet was. 2024 is now upon us, and KASPA is only known by a fortunate few. The time warp is unstable. My donation address is in this video. I can't say much more except know that KASPA is the future. And so they made a video. It's got their donation address in there with the QR code. BTC and KASPA regulation friendly, no ICO, fair launch, no dev allocations, driven by community, uh, purely decentralized, secure, no priming, no pre-mining, no commercial tricks. So we all know that. I think it's just a matter of time before it gets on Coinbase and Binance. And you can see when that happens, when there's a major coin listing, then it can go bonkers pretty quick. Bonk was going up just off news of a Coinbase listing, and once there was a listing, remember that CAS is doing what it is doing without the support of any tier 1 exchange and without any major crypto influencers. There's no KASPA community that will donate CAS to these categories in an NDA deal. Game theory will play out magnificently because of this. And then I think Altcoin Daily tweeted about it. I mean, they're tweeting quite a bit, but I think Altcoin Daily tweeted about it. Here we go. Oh, let's see. They tweet about a bunch of stuff. I thought, yeah, here we go. So 10 hours ago, Altcoin Daily, they got 1.4 million followers. I don't think he's really, I mean, he's kind of briefly mentioned. I know he's had KASPA in the thumbnails on his videos, and maybe he's briefly like talked about it, but never really went heavy into it in one of his videos that I've seen. So KASPA holders, what is going on with KASPA in 2024? What can we look forward to? So let's see what people are saying about that right here. By Dom right here, Hodl Dom, by the end of the bull run to be a top 5 CAS. I think CAS will be with the first proof of work cryptocurrency on a block DAG that runs with at least 10 blocks per second, processing thousands of transactions in seconds. In addition, this will be possible without significant cost. As soon as smart contracts arrive, we will have crypto revolution that so many have been waiting for. And let's just see. We'll go back into here. And someone talking about Grok, Rust rewrite, DAG night, and smart contracts. If you know, you know. Top 10, strong increase in hash rate, 10 blocks per second, harder money every month, big exchange listings. Yeah, more and more of the circulating supply just keeps 23% now roughly. Go back to Twitter, see what those guys are saying. For KASPA holders in 2024, anticipate exciting developments with CAS. Keep an eye out for the potential upgrades, partnerships, or events that could positively impact its value. Stay informed, engage in the community and updates. 1% holds 90% of Bitcoin. How can we speak of decentralization of crypto? Is that the dopamine wearing off? Top 10 in 2024, top 3 in 2025. The ultimate person-to-person cryptocurrency. We Altcoin Daily is holding Kaspa currency. I'm not sure. Listing on Binance. So that would be big if you did. I don't know. People once you get down to the comments. Here we go. This is going on right now. This is on the testnet showing the 10 blocks per second. Testnet is going public in 1 week, testing the new 10 blocks per second. Rust nodes. After that, smart contracts will be developed hopefully in the upcoming 2024. So just got to be patient and Keishu, bro, please cover Jonathan's view on possible ways to implement smart contracts on Kaspa. He has shared it somewhere, maybe on his Medium page. Let's see. I think it was on his Medium page. So if you go over here to Teams, let's see. Maybe. So yeah, here's Jonathan's. That's what's really cool about, and I have no affiliation with CryptoRank. Just if a project has team members, there could be a lot of information. It seems like it's a lot of information coalesced into one spot. Fundraising, funds. That's how I saw one project where I bought a little bit, was just looking at the fundraising of A16Z. And those funds, they put a lot of money out there when you go to the funds. So it's not, you look at Coinbase Ventures, they've invested in 344 projects. So, they're investing a lot of different things. But let's go over here. I think he might have did something maybe on smart contracts on here. If not, I'll have to do it in another video. I thought that maybe it was on his Medium page. I thought I saw it once on here. I agree. Crypto CB won't be this cheap or much longer. I do think that we're maybe a couple weeks away from a Bitcoin spot ETF that could potentially send the market up. And once the market goes up, it might not be coming back down for a while. I mean, obviously it'll have its fluctuations and pullbacks, but it could be just a big instant boost. In a month, it could boost up quite a bit. I thought just checking here on his Jonathan Saplinsky's Medium. I thought somewhere he talked about smart contracts. Maybe I'll just Google it. Because I thought there was two possibilities. I thought that there's two possibilities that you can do it potentially on another blockchain, or you can make it native on KASPA, which is probably more difficult to do, but probably better overall. Exactly, probably past 20 next time. Yeah, I could see that happening. We just never know the future, but if there's a lot of liquidity flowing into Bitcoin and people are looking at some other altcoins that have more room to pump with more of a, because basically you can kind of do that in the crypto market. You look and you can see that you go in the top 100 or whatever. I mean, Bitcoin's not going to 100x, 20x this time. If somehow Bitcoin did a 10x, that would be amazing. But you might be looking more like a 3 to 5x. This might be realistic. Ethereum can maybe do a little bit more. BNB maybe a little bit more. Some are going to outperform. Cardano, AVAX maybe a little bit more. You go further down, where KASPA is, it's got a bigger chance to run up further. So let's see. I'm not sure. I know I thought I read something about that once. I just can't find it right now. Somewhere I thought it was on his Medium page, but it doesn't look like it's on his Medium page. I might have to try to talk about that. I guess maybe it's here. KASPA Where to Part 4. Let's see. not sure where he talked about the smart contracts. I thought I saw it somewhere. Crypto CB, it's I'm mining on 3 KSOs and rewards are reducing very fast. I started getting 180 a day. Now I'm getting 40 a day. Yeah, that's a big change on Reddit. Maybe we can check Reddit here. Let's see. We'll check this right here. We'll go right here. Whoops, I misspelled Jonathan. Let's see. Maybe right here. Someone talked about it 2 months ago. They're just asking. Right here is the KASPA acceleration, but this isn't Jonathan. This is from. This is on the KASPA.org, the KASPA community, and the exploration of smart contracts. Here's hashtag, which I believe. So on Reddit, hashtag I think is Jonathan. Maybe. We should use roll-ups, RU tech, two possible integration concepts. Number one, KASPA native. I can zoom in a little bit. Zoom in a little bit here. We should use KASPA native smart contract sequencing and settlement done for on KASPA. Requires forking and adapting a code base in Rust, of one of the leading RU projects. So they are doing the Rust rewrite. So pros, native CAS implementation. Cons, major consensus change and heavier lifting on adoption. Candidates, Matter Labs, ZK Sync. Number two, KASPA as sequencing layer. Settlement done on Ethereum. Requires a modular RU code base that supports switching the sequencing layer from ETH to another. Pros, only minor CAS consensus updates supporting blob carrying transactions. Smoother adoption process. Cons, life as an ETH sidechain. Main economic activity remains on ETH chain. Candidates, Starkware, Sharp, shared prover. I believe this is proposed by for Stark in the past. We should use, I guess that looks like the same post. Yeah, so just the same post in there. So it talks about option one and option two. I guess I can put a link in this. I'm not sure if that's Kishu, if that's what you had in mind. I think I've looked at this before, and I think that might be him in. If he hashtag if that's him in Discord. So I don't know. It seems like it's going to be the forking and adapting the code base in Rust. The first option seems better that if it's all native on KASPA, because then if you're just seen as a side chain for Ethereum, or you're kind of reliant on Ethereum. I know Vitalik did come up with his new roadmap, which a lot of people are trying to understand what's going on. But I think it's better if it's, it's kind of above my pay grade since I'm not a developer. But I think it would be better if I think it's better if it's, where is that at here? Okay, yeah. Here we go. Yeah, I think it's better if it's native KASPA smart contracts. So they're already doing a rewrite in Rust, Rust rewrite. Major consistent change and heavier lifting on adoption. So I guess that is the con, is that it might be harder to get people to build or with the smart contracts maybe. But I don't know. I think that it'd be interesting. This is on KASPA, the .org's website. This is from May of 2023. Let me know what you think about the smart contracts, exploring smart contracts. If something like that could happen, it's not going to happen anytime soon. And, getting the major consensus change. But if it's a better people can. And, I guess it depends what your plan for KASPA is. If you're trying to maybe sell at the up, somewhere near, we're never going to get it perfect at the bull run peak, but if you're going to maybe potentially sell somewhere near the bull run peak, then, even having the narrative that this is going to happen could be big because, right now, look how hard they're working on getting the test net. uh, they're going to make that public. So getting it to where it does 10 blocks per second, if that happened this year sometime, at the middle of the year or later of the year, that'd probably be doing pretty good. I don't know, maybe it can happen faster, but you're looking like in a week or two, that'll be public. The test net will be public, and that'll give a chance for people to look at it, maybe interact with it. And then if you're talking about smart contracts, it seems like it's kind of a long ways away right now, but with the Rust rewrite, maybe it's not. And so I can keep looking, try to find more sharing, because a lot of this is last month. Michael Sutton and I published the Dagnite protocol, which is the best of our knowledge, the proof of work consensus protocol. So a lot of this on Medium is from 2020, 2021, a couple posts this year, but I don't see anything on smart contracts here. There's this that's got hashtag on there, but I can also dive deeper maybe in a different video. If there's major consensus change, that means it won't be easy to build with current consensus. I think it's not easy to build on KASPA. That's why there's no smart contracts yet. I agree. I think that's the tricky part. If you just come out and your blockchain is EVM compatible, it seems like you can get smart contracts going quicker. When you have, it took Cardano a long time to get smart contracts. So they got theirs in September of 2021. So at least on CoinMarketCap with ADA. So ADA, it was September, I think September 2021 is when the smart contracts came out. And basically, at least on CoinMarketCap, it was around, the price went live, at least on here, in October. So it took about 4 years for smart contracts to come to Cardano. Now they're known for doing all this research and going slow. So that just shows that it takes time when you have a blockchain that's not just kind of a Ethereum fork like some are. That you're just basically a fork of Ethereum, and you're EVM compatible. Those ones can roll out smart contracts quicker. So maybe no smart contracts are going to happen this year. I guess there's the route where you use Ethereum or maybe a layer 2 on Ethereum for smart contracts and integrate them. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Most of I think their focus right now is working on the 10 blocks per second. So you can see Michael Sutton, obviously him and Jonathan, they co-wrote that paper. So they're working hard on a lot of stuff right now, and smart contracts seem like they're secondary right now compared to what they're doing. And yeah, the major consensus change, they're going to be hard, but sometimes that the pain of doing that, if they're better, I guess it depends. If you look at the reward, if you look at what the smart contract, whether they're native versus basically using it on Ethereum or an Ethereum layer 2 if you look at those two options, what's better for the long run, the short-term price action, chances are it might be toward the end of the bull run before if something did, it'd be kind of hard probably. I think life as an ETH sidechain, main economic activity remains on ETH chain. Maybe that's not a big deal, or maybe that's something that wants to be avoided. This doesn't seem like anything's going to happen too quickly. That's why you talk about Tara Exa and Nexa. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you bring up Nexa a lot. I know you said that you got 1 billion Nexa. Oh, stupid autocorrect. So you like Nexa? going on here? That's what the chart's looking like recently. Looks like it's pulled back since around Thanksgiving time. $38 million market cap. Looks like there's 21 million, billion, 21 trillion coins, down 80% from all-time highs. Doesn't look like it's had any fundraising. Terra's $57 million market cap, 10 billion coins. It is 76% down from all-time highs. Yeah, there's a lot of options. It did have funds and backers. Long Hash Ventures looks like a backer on that one. So yeah, there's a lot of different options right now, and it'll be interesting to see how KASPA plays out. And for depends on if you're just trying to make money in this bull run or if you're trying to hold in it long term. Just really, all you just need is narratives, like with last time with Cardano, just the narrative of the coming smart contracts, and buy the rumor, sell the news. When that happens, Cardano, what do you expect? Okay, smart contracts went live, but it takes time for developers to build the dApps with them, and that same thing would happen with KASPA. Even if smart contracts come this bull run, they're not happening anytime soon. And so to me, it'd be like if somehow they happen at the end of 2024, it'd be a miracle, or not a miracle, but amazing. 2025, maybe something could happen then, and then that might be getting kind of close to the top of the bull market. And then say they did go live, just say February, in 1 year, February 15th of 2025, they went live. Well, how long is it going to take for people to build a bunch of dApps to interact with those smart contracts? You're probably looking a while. So there's not going to be any, even if smart contracts go live, even if they went live in the middle of this year, you'd probably be looking at the middle of 2025 before they went live. So you got to be patient, but it depends on what you want. I mean, if you're trying to hold KASPA for 10 or 15 years or 8 years, and or if you're hoping that there's a smart contract narrative so you can sell at the near the peak or after after it starts to crash. So let me know what you think. Right now they got a lot of other things they're working on besides smart contracts, but it's an interesting discussion to have, and there's a lot of different things going on. Kishu, I hold 1 million KASPA, 1 billion Nexa, 100,000 Terakai. Have discussed a lot on Telegram group of all three. Have you mined any, or do you mine KASPA, or you just bought? You probably loaded up a while back. 1 million's a pretty fat bag. You're looking at what, almost $120,000. So 1 billion Nexa, 100,000 Terra. So it looks like you got your bags packed. I'll take a better look at some of those Terra and Nexa. But there's going to be a lot of things going on right this next this bull run, and I think KASPA is looking pretty good. I think it might be in the right spot at the right time with the right narrative, and we'll just see how the development goes. So that's all I got for today. Just bought. Yeah, thanks for letting me know about that. But yeah, you got some pretty good bags packed. I think you're going to come out pretty good, Kishu. I'm not sure where you live, but I think your bags are going to be. Sounds like you have done research. When did you first get into KASPA? Was it earlier this year or even last year? Because I first played around, but then didn't, just dismissed it. I played around when it was. Go back to KASPA. I played around when it was like just over half a cent, but then I just kind of got a 2x, and then somewhere there in February. I guess that's all they're tracking there. But I messed around with it in February. Nepal, 5 cent average. Okay, so yeah. Well, I'm sure I don't know the cost of living in Nepal, but yeah, I think you're gonna come out pretty good. Um, you got some pretty big bags packed, and yeah, those other ones are more in the 50 to 80 million dollar market cap. So if those guys just got up to, if any of those got up to a billion in the bull run, if Caspi gets up to $1, you'll be a millionaire there. If it gets up to $2 to $5, man, you'll probably be set, and then you'll be all geared up and some cash on hand for the next bear market. So, yeah, you've done pretty good, Kishu. I appreciate you tuning in and sharing some of your other layer ones that you're interested in, and I'll need to take a little bit better look at those. So, well, it's exciting times, and that's cool that here on the cast.fyi, it shows the movement of wallets so you can see what they've done in the last 24 hours. Helps to keep an eye on them. So that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching and have a good day.